Welcome, guys, to In Your House. And of course, I am your director, Hollywood Howse. And you guys already know them vibes. When we slide on through, we here to give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And we do it so well because when we give it to you, we manage to give it to you when you are on the road. Maybe you waiting on the match. Maybe you at work. Maybe you just chilling. Maybe you need to just pop us in your ears and let us give you that work when it comes to this professional wrestling business. And guys, we are back. All right. We are back here on another Tuesday of In Your House. A whole lot of things to talk about in the professional wrestling world. And we're definitely going to get to that. Before I do, I definitely got to make sure I do my due diligence and start the show as I always do. And that's thank you guys. Thank you so much for making us a 5-star podcast on Apple Podcasts. Thanks for making us internationally listened to. And of course, I don't do this alone. I have a great team here at In Your House. And of course, allow me to introduce another member of this great team. And that is my co-host and the producer of the video content here at Household Productions and at In Your House. And that's the curator of chaos, Hypocrisy Jones. How's it going, bro?
Yo, what up, household? What up out there? Yo, let me open this door to this household, this thing that we call In Your House. Come on, kick your shoes off. Please don't mind that smell. It's all natural and medicinal, bro. But come on in and let's talk a little wrestling, yo.
Absolutely, man. And that is exactly what we're here to do. Before we go ahead and get to what we got to get to, because we got a whole lot to talk about, bro. A whole lot to talk about here at In Your House. So we got a really interesting episode for you guys. Very excited to give you guys this episode with everything that we got going on. But before we get to that, before we get our little episode breakdown down and jump right into things, bro, you was actually really out here this last weekend, bro. Like you was really out here, bro. Like you was out here doing your little stand-up thing, you know what I'm saying? You was out, funny man. I dig it, bro. Like I wanted to bring that up just because I know that was something cool that you did. You did a little stand-up comedy over there at your hometown, man. Could you tell us a little bit about it? Tell the household a little bit about what you was doing.
Yeah. So household, I've been telling y'all for a little bit, man. I did my first stand-up comedy set this past weekend at Harvest Fest 9. I had a really good time. The set went really well. I made a couple people laugh, man. I made a lot of people cringe, but I think that was my goal. Um, so like I had a really good time at it, and if you're ever interested out there in the household, I just got booked for another show on November 4th in Kokomo, Indiana at American Dream Hi-Fi. So there will be more to come with that, but come check me out and come check out my crew, bro. Most importantly, we call ourselves the Kokomo Press, man, and we are here to make you laugh and entertain you. So like, come have a good time. I think this weekend turned out really great, and I just want to while I got this time, I want to shout out everybody that put on Harvest Fest, whether it's Mr. Kotzkowski, all the vendors, all the sponsors, all the bands, like so much fun, and all the other comedians I got to share the stage with, because I learned a lot this past weekend, and it was something different, and I don't know, I got a little naturally high off some stuff, bro. Well,
For sure, bro.
I got high off some
Yeah.
stuff too, but
We love it, bro. We love
yeah.
it. Like, yeah, I like what you guys are building there and over there in Kokomo, man. The little arts, little everybody coming together, community coming together and being entertaining and artsy, and like I dig that vibe so much. I'm really gonna have to pull up over there on one thing that y'all do one time for the one time and just come and be entertained and take in that type of environment. So that's cool, bro. I it sounded like it was a vibe. Honestly, it sounded like it was a cool vibe.
Yo, it definitely was a vibe. And yeah, you're gonna have to come kick it, bro. It's an all-inclusive event. We don't shame nobody no more than we shame everybody. So like, come on through, man. And like, you'll have a good time, and you'll be around some good people and be around some different people. So it's nice.
Yeah, man, that's what I would be down for, is meeting more like different and eclectic people, man. So that's interesting. I love it. That's a part of life I like to indulge myself in, is meeting different people and opening myself up to different things in life. So that's cool. It sounds like a vibe. and a real fun and entertaining weekend. And I got to tell you, man, we had a real fun and entertaining weekend this last weekend in the professional wrestling world. We
Yeah.
had shows like NXT No Mercy. We had shows like AEW's Wrestle Dream and everything that came out of that. It was just a great weekend for wrestling, and a lot of news that came out of this past week that wasn't directly related in the ring, but more like, it's just like any sport, like football or like basketball. Like we're interested in, oh, who's signing who's getting traded, transactional type things that entertain people,
It seemed to be a lot
and
of that, right? It must be
exactly a
trade
lot.
season. I
I'm
mean,
guessing so.
look, what Dame is over there. Where he go? He went to
He with the Bucks,
Milwaukee.
bro. Yeah, he in Milwaukee.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, yeah. You got a whole new look Portland Trailblazers out there. And
Yeah.
basketball is crazy, but wrestling's been no different, right? Because like we got a Jade Cargill, former basketball player, uh, you know, and everybody is anticipating her debut into
Yes.
WWE, and then we had a huge debut, right?
Oh yeah.
In AEW, right?
Oh yeah.
Kind of spoiled for us. I think everybody speculated, but the one rated R Adam, uh,
Yes.
uh,
Corner.
wait, is it is it Cole? It's not Cole. It's not Paige.
That's the one.
Copeland.
That's the
There's a
one.
lot of
You
Adams in
know,
AEW.
there's a lot, bro. Like
It's
I
wait,
don't know. It's a
Adam
lot.
Elite Wrestling.
I like that. I like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Watch, they're gonna trademark. They're gonna start a
Hey,
stable and trademark that.
look, if it happens, y'all know where you heard it first. It was from me, Adam Elite Wrestling. Maybe, yo, let me get on this shit.
Give my man like 15%. Like, come on,
Something
bro.
like
Give him
that.
a cut. This is
No,
ridiculous.
no, 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 no. Even better, even better, even better. Give me a job.
Oh yeah, we'll take
Yeah,
all day.
yeah.
All day.
Give me a
Boom
job.
boom.
Yeah.
Everybody wins. Everybody wins. Absolutely. No, yeah, some big huge debuts, big huge signings. So we're definitely going to talk about that. We got a very interesting concept here that we're going to do. Not like anything different than what we've really done, but it's a little tweaked a little bit. So of course we had NXT No Mercy this past weekend. That was over there in Cali, over there in Bakersfield. And man, I have got to tell you, they put on a great show. And I didn't get a chance to catch all of that show. I'd worked that morning, very tired, had my daughter's volleyball, so I was running, moving, I was on the move all day from about 3 a.m. in the morning, bro, to about 7 o'clock. And that was when I was like, bro, I can't do it no more. And so I was already super tired when I started watching NXT No Mercy, so I didn't get a chance to finish it. But you didn't get a chance to finish it either.
No, I didn't. And I mean, don't tell nobody, but you may or may not be seeing me watching it right now. Um, you
We're gonna
know,
get pirated, bro. They're gonna knock us off. They're gonna knock us off the Twitch.
I mean, I just hopefully it helps our views.
Hey, that'd be great too. That would definitely
That's
be
all I'm
great
at.
too.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, bro. But no,
Yes.
because I was doing my stand-up thing, I didn't get a chance to catch No Mercy. Um, so you see me watching now. So and we have we kind of got something we want to do at the end of this episode if the household is down, right?
Oh yeah, most definitely. And they're going. I'm telling you, the household, they be down with it. They'll be down. And there was there was a lot of great matches that came from this past week, and so many great matches that we got a chance to see. Whether it be in the AEW side of things or over on WWE. But one that I was hearing that was getting a lot of traction, getting a lot of noise was Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch for the NXT Women's Championship in what would end up becoming a Extreme Rules match, bro. And I'm upset that I didn't get a chance to catch that one, but we're gonna rectify that on this episode of In Your House, bro.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are because like I said in the beginning, household, come on in, kick your shoes off, man. Don't mind that smell. We'll pass it to you even. Because we are going to have our watch along of that of the Tiffany Stratton Becky Lynch match. it's a little bit of a long one. So if you got time later, if you can't do it now, it's okay, man, because this is the wonders of the internet. You can do this with us anytime you'd like. Um, but
Yes.
but
And hit
we are
us up on
gonna
the podcast edition too.
we're gonna watch along and review right here, and give our critiques and opinions and praise, hopefully, of that match.
Absolutely, man. So we've already got it set up for a little bit later on in this episode. This is a match that neither one of us have watched. Me nor Hype have watched this one, so it's going to be an element of seeing everything for the first time for both of us, which I thought would be a really cool element. But before we get to that, we got to talk about these big major signings and whatnot. And let's start, man, with the latest one, and that's Edge, man. Adam Copeland, the rated R superstar, makes his AEW debut at the end of Wrestle Dream. He still has his theme, as is. They had to change the "You Think You Know Me," which I
Yeah,
hear that was actually Beth's voice. So that's cool. That's
I,
cool. He got his wife's voice in there. That's
yeah.
interesting.
That I didn't hear it during the broadcast. Does it say you think you know me?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, cool. Because I know the original the WWE, I think they had use of that, but that's something super easy to change. So I
Well,
didn't.
that's why they just changed voices.
Right, absolutely. I'm happy that that's still in there, actually. But Adam Copeland himself, he said that song goes where he goes. So during the media scrum with Tony Khan.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's cool, man. I
yeah,
like I like the fact that you got to be able to keep that, because like it sometimes you'll see, with the copyright things and everything, there'll be a superstar, a wrestler that had like a banging theme in one promotion, and they'll go to the next promotion, and because of like copyright and trademarks and stuff like that, they can't use it, and it just don't hit the same. So I'm glad he got to be able to chance to use his actual theme and bring that element with him to AEW.
absolutely. I think we see with like Brian Danielson, not that his theme don't hit, man, but like it don't hit the same that it used to, right? Like it don't make
Yeah.
you want to go yes
Yep,
throughout
it
it.
don't.
I mean, it kind of want to make you, prep to go to the club, maybe.
Yeah,
But
it's kind of a banger,
yeah,
bro.
yeah. So
I like it. But I like this for Edge, and we saw him like pin a letter, well, type it to all his followers on his social media and whatnot. And it's kind of long, so I'm not going to break it all the way down. But basically, to kind of paraphrase, is that he still has love for WWE, but WWE didn't really have anything for him or anything left for him to do, and he still wanted to have fresh matchups and continue his legacy as a wrestler. And he did just that. This is exactly what he's doing. And like, for somebody, I've had this conversation many times before, where it's with many different wrestlers that I've had a chance to talk to and be close with. It's like a big thing with wrestlers, Hype, is that it's big for them to want to end things on their terms. Like
yeah.
it's big for them, like, because they feel like only they can have say on if they should have say on how much tread on the tire they got left. You know what
Well,
I'm saying, bro? And
I'm the last one to tell anybody, about their body. Your body, your choice, man. Oh wait, we're
sure,
talking about something else. No, it's the same thing, right?
same diff, bro.
Yeah,
Same diff. So like, so um, it felt like, and I'm not saying this is what it was, and I'm not sitting over here throwing no conspiracies out. This ain't nothing like that. But it felt like, in a small way, that WWE was kind of trying to retire Edge,
yeah.
like kind of move away, like not move away from him, be like, hey, we don't got nothing else for you. Just be a legend, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're focusing on this right now. Just be a legend. You know what I'm saying? And he did not. It felt like that he did not want that. It felt like for him, he still had something to give.
Well, to me, I think it was like after the Judgment Day thing didn't work right, didn't go
Yeah.
how maybe like WWE wanted it to go, because I think their envision was, all right, let's new brood this. And then
Yeah.
I think even Edge or Adam, had a different vision for it, right? And I think
Yeah,
it
he
was
did.
all
Yeah.
I think it could be only came to fruition with, the things that Edge and Rhea did. But they did that with the help of Edge, but they didn't have anything else for him after that.
Yeah.
And honestly, the things they did with that Judgment Day was kind of clunky at first. The Judgment Day wasn't Judgment Day that it is now, right? Um,
No, no.
so I don't know. I think this is an opportunity for him to just go out and have fun. I think this is an opportunity, like he said, his daughter just wants him to go have fun with Uncle Jay. So like,
Yeah,
and ain't nobody mad at that. Although, like, I
I'm
think,
not.
although we started this with trade conversation, right? Like, this really wasn't a trade. Edge probably made his mind up a long while ago, or at least with the help
Yeah.
of his family, and love his decision. Um, I hate all the hate that he's getting.
Oh my God. Oh
From
my God.
oh man, these tribalistic and just people out there, bro. It's not a big deal. Like, it's really not a big deal. Now, look, my name is Hypocrisy, and you'll probably be calling me that, right? Because like we talked a little bit about Jade, even before she officially signed and everything.
Yeah.
And we said that it's a missed opportunity for AEW to not sign Jade, right? But I don't feel the same way with Edge. Maybe I'm a hypocrite for that. But like Edge has also made his career. I feel like a person like Jade is trying to make her career, and she had all
Yeah.
the ample opportunities in the world to be able to do that in AEW, but she was not utilized correctly. And it's weird how that still happens, even in the case of Edge, right? Because maybe he felt like he wasn't utilized correctly towards his
Yeah.
end, and that's why we're here now. So
I agree, man. I feel like so now we've had AEW around for about 4 years now, and really deep into the heart of what the benefits of having more than one nationally syndicated professional wrestling program can be, right?
right,
We can see that not only can you maybe go somewhere else and get more money, you can go somewhere else and get different opportunities, you can go somewhere else and get different scheduling, you can go somewhere else and do all these things that's beneficial to you, that's beneficial to your family, you guys being the wrestlers that listen to this, what's beneficial for y'all, what's beneficial
right,
for y'all's family and y'all situation, and even producers and even refs and like so many. This is the benefit of having this like more than one. So it's great for wrestling. We're having a chance to see Jade, who we saw Jade like I'll just say it for what it is. At AEW, it felt like Jade wasn't reaching her potential quickly enough, like not as quickly as people would have wanted to see. And now it's like, okay, you guys are floating me away from the AEW World's Women Title picture because at this point, if she was the AEW World's Women Champion, like she'd have to dominate everybody, or else she'd be looking like a joke, and then you like who's going to take the title off of her, and it's just a big like and then it's going to create backlash where it's like, oh, there's so many other deserving women on the roster, and now you're just giving it to her, and now we can't take it off of her because we put it on her and we want to keep her looking strong. It's the same thing. That's why she was TBS champion for so long, because they wanted to protect her and make her look like a huge star, but like they threw her into a weird situation where she was a champion that quickly. Like we need a different build with Jade, and I feel like that's exactly what we're going to see. Jade has went on to say herself publicly that some of the attractive things for her was to be able to go there and grow her brand and be there and go there and go to the best training facility that you can go to for professional wrestling, which is the Performance Center over there in Florida. Like she's reaping all these benefits because she's not just a wrestler, she's a businesswoman, and she's looking at the bigger picture. And honestly, man, at this point WWE can do more for somebody like Jade Cargill than AEW can. Just like in the same sentence, you can say that AEW is going to do more for Adam Copeland than what WWE was doing for him right now.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I think that is spot on. Hopefully we get. Hopefully that helped. Maybe if some of y'all are cringe out there and tribalistic and saying that like, Edge doesn't need to be in the Hall of Fame or now or blah 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 or all that stupid stuff. Maybe you could kind of can see the balance in that, right? Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
Maybe we help you.
definitely. There's balance there. There's definitely balance there, and there's going to be a lot of opportunity for somebody like Edge. Obviously, there's so much fresh matchups that he can be a part of because Edge still looks great, and even after having to retire, he's still putting out great matches and has that capability. So many fresh matchups. Edge versus Kenny Omega. Come on, forget about it.
You're right.
Edge versus somebody like Adam Cole. That'd be great. Edge and MJF would be great. Like, there's so many fresh matchups. Of course, the obvious Edge in Christian either going up against each other or even at some point tag teaming. That's still in there. That's still in the realm of possibility. There's so much things for him to do that's going to be beneficial, on top of the fact that he could try to do what he did with Judgment Day, pluck a couple of young talents and bring them together and put them under his tutelage and build, continue his legacy through these younger wrestlers, which is huge for like a veteran wrestler. Like, it's big for them to keep their legacy alive through younger wrestlers. So this is just a great opportunity for somebody like Edge, somebody like Adam Copeland. I heard that it's I don't know if this is any type of legit. I've just kind of seen some things here and there, but apparently he might have trademarked the word legend with Edge in the middle, like legend.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
yeah, yeah. So like trademark that, and maybe instead of being Adam Copeland, he'd be Legend. So that'd be cool. I don't get like cool. Like, I like it. Like,
It's
or
something.
what? It's something like,
Yeah.
I don't know what else the alternative would be, but I gotta say, calling him Adam Copeland after all this time really does feel weird, and that's the direction we're gonna go. It's definitely gonna take me some getting used to, but
I saw a
like
lot of people wishing he was going to be Sexton Hardcastle, which I think that is an amazing name.
that's a great
But
name.
also maybe a name that he has outgrown as well. So
That'd be crazy,
yeah.
but um,
Yo,
I
I
I
want to
want to
take a
see it.
moment to shout out everybody in our chats. Shout out Austin Horner, Daniel Fewell, The Voice, everybody out there
Nice.
showing us love. We appreciate that. We are live on throughout Facebook. On the In Your House page, as well as the Hollywood Howse page, the Hypocrisy Jones page, and everything. So we appreciate everybody that is shouting us out there, and we appreciate you guys over on the Twitch too. Make your voice known, man, and let us know what you think about Edge, the Jade Cargill situation. Let us know your thoughts on those things.
Most definitely. Let us know. Give us your thoughts. We'll talk about it. Once again, it's going to be a really great episode. We just talked a little bit of Jade Cargill. We talked a little bit of Edge, and that's great. And we saw Edge. He made his debut there at AEW at Wrestle Dream, which was a great show. Man, I got a chance to catch a little bit of Wrestle Dream, and they just it's when it comes to these special events, it just really, really makes me. I cannot wait for AEW to go to Max because their special events are always great. Wrestle Dream was no different, and just so much big matches. What were some of your favorite moments out of this past weekend from Wrestle Dream?
So, I still haven't seen the handicap match with MJF and the Righteous, and I am
Yeah.
shamed. I am ashamed to say that as a devil worshiper. Um, but life be life and stuff, and my life is definitely lifing right now.
Yeah, no
Um,
doubt. Yeah.
um, but one of my favorite matches so far is definitely Swerve and Hangman, and I know you want to talk a little bit about that because you enjoyed that one as well. Um,
Yes. Yeah.
but I'm not gonna lie, I for a lot of Wrestle Dream for me, personally, I was kind of taken out of it. Now, I'm not saying it was a bad pay-per-view, but I am
Right.
saying, yeah, maybe my mind wasn't all there for watching Wrestle Dream. Um, so Swerve and Hangman really stands out for me, um, and and the main event definitely stands out for me, with the appearance of Edge. But other than that, I was kind of taken out with a lot of the tag team matches, and even Daniel Bryan and Zack Saber Jr. I was a little bit taken out of. It was kind of slow for me.
Well, man, this was a heavy card. I mean, you look at the match card, it was 14 matches.
Yeah.
And Brian Danielson and Zack Sabre Jr. is definitely something like that's not a match to scoff at, bro.
No,
Like
no, not
it's
at
it's
all.
a it's a it's a it's a great matchup between two great wrestlers. But once again, I just think like when you have such a big card, things kind of get lost in translation. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
14 matches just feels like a lot. Like it feels like a lot, and it's like you're like with all these different and I just said it was a great show, and it was a great
Yeah.
show. But once again, we're just talking here and being honest and giving our honest opinions here. Is that it was a little heavy, and you have all these these tag matches and 3 and 4 man rotate. Like it's like
Yeah.
you're just trying to get everybody on the card, bro. Like you just trying to get everybody on the card, and that's great. That's great. But like you're gonna tire your crowd out too. I'm just saying. I'm just
Absolutely.
saying.
I don't think you're wrong. Now, don't get me wrong, that four-way tag match with the Young Bucks, the Guns, um, Hook and Orange Cassidy, and I can't remember who else. Oh, Lucha Brothers. That was a really
Yeah.
fun match. I think it was it was a really well done match. You could tell they just kind of went out there and had fun, bro. But
Yeah.
you're
Young
right
Bucks
that
won it.
this card was heavy, and is it just me, or was this pay-per-view like slightly just quickly pushed on us? Does anybody else out
I
there feel like that?
Bro, the last three have been
Yeah.
like
So
you gotta think there's been all in, all out Wrestle Dream. Like it's like I feel like I want to talk good about the show, but then I think about like the structure of what AEW is doing, and I'm like, what's the direction here? Because like you're giving us big show after big show after big show, and it's like you got to push these more apart. So I don't know what the line of thinking is with how they're structuring this schedule, you know?
I don't either. And I need a little consistency. You can't just be forcing stuff on me, man. I gotta give consent. At least I hope. You,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
I'm just saying out there. But maybe that's what it was. I'm kind of taken aback by this pay-per-view, and I wasn't fully taken out of it, but I don't know. It felt rushed. It felt kind of heavy. Um it kind of felt the opposite of what NXT felt, if I can say. Um
Well, you got to talk
Especially
about
with
a 14
story.
match.
Yeah, yeah.
You got to think about a 14 match card versus a 7 match card.
Yeah.
World of difference.
Well, a
World of
7 match
difference.
card with very well built stories.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I can't say it any better than that because that was the difference. That's why, in my opinion, you guys, I know you guys out there, you guys watch your AEW and love your AEW, and that's great. Love it, watch it, enjoy it. But in my opinion, NXT No Mercy was better than Wrestle Dream, even adding in the Edge
Right.
debut and the swerve thing, which I'm definitely going to get to. But there's just for me, it was a different vibe, and that's my opinion, and
Yeah.
I'm sticking to it.
So,
And I
even
haven't
the
even
house.
seen, and I haven't even seen all of the show, and in my mind, I felt like that it was better because we still have a match that we're going to watch later. But to me, better.
I think our homie Daniel in the chat agrees. He says, I feel like AEW is trying to put too many wrestlers over at the same time, which makes it so that the people that have a real opportunity to be a big star get lost in the ocean of wrestlers. And then he also goes on to say that the rapid fire of shows is a little bit weird, and to make wrestling have stories again. You're hitting us with these, with these slogans, man. We we really appreciate you. You hit us with the make wrestling great again last week, and we really appreciate you
Yes.
keep those coming, man. And we got some stuff coming for that actually. So thank you for the inspiration.
Yes, man. We appreciate you coming in, talking to us, chatting with us. It's always most definitely appreciated. But yeah, man. So let's talk a little bit because I did want to bring up this Swerve Adam Page situation, and I just wanted to tunnel down this little situation real quick because we talked about it a little bit before we went on the air. And for me, Swerve is in an interesting lane, right?
Yeah.
Like Swerve is kind of in a league all his own right now, where he picked up a big victory over somebody the likes of Adam Page, a former AEW World Champion, done a lot in the done so much in the company, was a founding, a foundational piece of the company in Adam Page, and now boom, Swerve Strickland picks up a big victory over him at Wrestle Dream, and so the legend of Swerve Strickland is continuing to grow now. It's what we're kind of seeing. While all these
Yeah.
other things are happening, you have Edge's debut, you have MJF and his drama and stuff with the Kingdom and Adam Cole. You have all these other things going on with Jericho and Don Callis and Sammy Guevara, all this stuff. But then there's Swerve. He's right here, right?
Yeah.
Like Swerve is just right here, like on tunnel vision mission to be the best in the company while everybody else is beefing over their best friend or mad about a 30-year friendship, or a person that you tried to put over as your young ward like Sammy Guevara turns on you. All these other things happen, but Swerve is just like, I got my eye on the prize here. And
Yo.
Swerve is picking up key victory after key victory. Everything's kind of hitting with Swerve right now, from just the match quality that he's putting on, the way they're presenting him, his promo work, the addition of Prince Nana, along with the theme that hits so hard when you're doing the Swerve dance, and everything is just kind of clicking on all cylinders. It feels like with Swerve, and it's like, once again, it feels like to me it's Swerve and everybody else in AEW. He's on a different just plane right now, bro.
Yo, I think you're hitting the nail right on the head. And the homie Bryce York, he's in the chat. What up, cuz? Yo, first off, he said Swerve when I drive, but he said Swerve should be the next title challenger or one of the next champions. We definitely agree with that. He says Swerve's group kind of poo to me, other than the Prince Nana
He's
though.
not
You
he's
you
not wrong. He's not. We've
Yeah.
talked about this before.
No, you're
He
not
needs a
wrong.
consistent crew.
He does. And I think I honestly he don't need a whole, just keep Prince Nana, like you said, right?
Yeah,
Or
he don't really need a whole lot. He's handling business on his own.
or just don't, yeah, or just handle his shit on his own, which I think it's going to come to that. I think
Yeah.
we were talking earlier. I think a next challenger, at least if I was Swerve, right? I just took out Hangman. So who I go after next? Let me go get Kenny.
Yep.
And maybe take out a couple hit a couple bucks with a couple buck shots on the way through them. And
Yep.
then who do I go after? MJF. And then I don't know if MJF can take Swerve on the trajectory that he has going right now.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that, and we talked about this. That's exactly what I'm saying. Like, imagine on the next episode of Dynamite or Collision or whatever have you, Omega's out there. Omega's dealing with his stuff. Omega's dealing with stuff. Still, still kind of in that Don Callis mix a little bit. And boom, Swerve comes in. Swerve is ready to start some beef. Swerve is ready to take his spot. You know what I'm saying? And this is kind of what Swerve is becoming now. Like Swerve is slowly building himself as a line stepper, bro. Like he's a habitual line stepper now. And
Absolutely.
like he wants to step to you, take your spot, and then level up to that next challenge. And I think that's what we're seeing with Swerve.
I got the perfect idea. Look, Tony, TK, you need to holler at me, right? Because I got the perfect idea, right? All right. We got Top Dollar out there. Just floating in the. We got Top Dollar out there just floating around, bro. Hoot nada. But we got Top Dollar out there just floating, right? Look, we just X everybody in Mogul Embassy. That's all he needs. You
Give
got
me D
him,
Top.
Top Dollar, and maybe Prince Nana, right? And
That's
who's
all
better?
you. That's all you really need.
Who's better than this? Top already got beef with the Bucks,
The
right?
Bucks. Yep.
Right?
Yep.
So there we go. That's what we do. Oh no.
Listen.
I'm getting told to
Listen,
stop in the
man.
chat. I'm getting told to stop.
It's time. Who had it, man? Y'all better quit
Nah,
playing with Top
nada.
Dollar, bro. Not nada, bro. I don't care what y'all talking about in there hating on my man. Y'all
Oh
better leave
shit.
him alone. He could be the he gonna be the Suge Knight. All right, Swerve gonna be the Pac. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
You got Prince Nana in
well,
the mix.
maybe
Come
we
on
should
with it.
stop there. Oh, I don't know,
Oh,
but
wait a minute. Oh,
yeah,
dang.
dang.
Hey, they did. They just found somebody connected to that death, bro.
Is it true though? I mean,
I
how is
don't
Suge
know.
not? And you know what? Let me not get shot.
I know, right? Like let's stick to wrestling.
Yeah, wrestling, wrestling.
so so Swerve once again, he's in this interesting lane all on his own, and he's racking up these wins, got a big win, and that's just what we're seeing with Swerve right now, man. And his progression, and then when MJF is out there, that Swerve song start hitting, bro, like it's everybody's gonna be like, oh shit, like like literally that's what, and because you can tell with the way that they're quietly building Swerve
Yes.
is that when that moment comes when nobody expected, MJF is dealing with Adam Cole, he's dealing with the Kingdom, he's got so much, he's juggling a lot right now. Like MJF then got himself, like he's exposed himself emotionally, and now we're seeing how invested MJF can get in something besides the title, and this is when you have an eagle eye like Swerve who's coming in focused, hungry, ready to get the he can pick the ball, he can take advantage of that.
Yeah.
Like the focused wrestler versus the emotionally driven wrestler, there's definitely been many stories where the focused, hungry wrestler comes in and takes advantage of what's happening emotionally with the champion. And I think that's something that we can see from Swerve if he ever gets himself in a title program with MJF.
Absolutely. Bryce says that he's got to be in the title picture next. He feels too big to be anything than a top title, but there is a weird logjam of stories in it, in his opinion. And I think there is, but I think, yeah, let me just be real. Look, we're on the down slope of 2023, right? Almost 2024, and everybody knows what was about to happen during the bidding war of 2024, right?
Oh man.
And I'm just gonna be real. So if there really is a bidding war, I don't think you want that title on somebody that could be jumping ship. So
Ooh, we've seen how bad that can get over the
absolutely.
years.
I think AEW is maybe doing what they can to move MJF's stories um to not center around at least the AEW World Title. So this may be a great opportunity for Swerve to step in and to feel fucking big, right? Let's
Yeah.
just hope they don't drop the ball with this, because I think we all had high hopes for Wardlow and
Yeah.
Keith Lee
Yeah, and they
and
thoroughly got
people.
messed up. I don't know whose fault that was. Let me not point fingers because I'm not in that locker room. I'm not in those conference rooms, but man, they dropped the ball so bad on Wardlow. Like the
Yes.
fact that he's not even on TV when he had finally turned on MJF, they could have had a top guy from that, and now he's not on TV. That is a huge swing and a miss in my eyes.
So like AEW has this weird kind of habit now of, man, really giving good stories, right?
Yeah.
And with great climaxes, but they don't really finish strong. And I don't know if that correlates into anything else in Tony Khan's life, but
Ouch.
um I know that you gotta give the people what they want, right? You gotta finish strong. Finish strong,
Yeah.
Tony.
You do.
Yeah,
You got to do that. That's I mean, it's the truth. You're just speaking facts, man.
absolutely.
And
Hey, is this time for our new sponsor, Blue Chew?
well, I guess this is a good opportunity, isn't it?
Ah.
We'll
Ah,
get there. We'll get there. Everybody gets it. Everybody gets that. But man, Wrestle Dream was a good show. Once again, really heavy. I just thought that what we got from NXT No Mercy was just in a little bit smaller doses, and like there's something different about like a plate full of this is going to be a weird analogy because I don't feel like that it was bad. Once again, I don't think the show was bad, but it's like getting a plate full of like abundant slop, or maybe just like 3 or 4 bites of sushi. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like different taste, like better value in the smaller packages, bro. Like so that's kind of what I saw. Once again, Wrestle Dream it is here, it's gone now. They're going to be moving on to Dynamite, and it is what it is. The train's going to keep on moving. But we also had NXT No Mercy, and this was a show that was good, and I enjoyed it, and we're definitely going to break that down. But before we do, I just wanted to bring up real quick that this coming weekend is actually going to be Fastlane, WWE Fastlane here in Indiana, over at Indianapolis at the Gamebridge Fieldhouse. And it's going to be an interesting show. Most definitely, a lot of interesting matches. There was definitely a point where where I was like, oh man, how's this gonna do? How's this gonna go? They haven't announced any matches. It's been like 2 weeks and they haven't announced any matches, and then boom, they just started fast tracking a bunch of announcements. Now it seems like we got a pretty solid card that they're putting together for Fastlane, and man, the show is sold out. So
Yeah.
this is huge for Indianapolis. It's gonna be a big show. I'll be there with my son, watching the show. It's going to be great to get back to a PLE. I haven't been to one since we got Survivor Series, and it's going to be actually no, it was Night of Champions. We had our Clash of Champions. We had Clash of
Yeah.
Champions, and I took my son to that. That was the last one, but before that it was Survivor Series, and before that it was SummerSlam, and I've been to each and every one of those, and now it continues here as Fastlane, which is a show that we kind of saw between Royal Rumble and WrestleMania, but now they've moved it, rebranded it, and put it in October, which kind of fits the racing history of Indiana, Fastlane.
Yeah,
So I think it's a good fit.
they're going heavy with that, man. I just want to say
Yeah,
Midwest is definitely on the rise, man. With us
yeah,
just having SummerSlam in Detroit and Survivor Series in Chicago coming up in November. I it stands the reason we should definitely have a big four pay-per-view back here again.
oh yes,
Sometime soon, right? Like let us get we've done the Survivor Series things, and we haven't had a SummerSlam in a very long time, right?
yeah.
Um,
Been since oh wait, since oh
yeah,
wait.
yeah, maybe it's time to bring one of those back, or shoot for a Mania. We got the venues for it. Think about this,
Oh yeah.
man. Think about this. What if they split venues
Oh, that'd be crazy.
down here and just had two shows running simultaneous or some shit?
They could do if they wanted to, they could do night one at Gamebridge and do night two at Lucas Oil.
Absolutely. I don't think they're doing night one, night twos anymore. But after this year, I think I heard reports that they're gonna stop that after this year. But
Really?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I kind of like the 2 night event, honestly. I really did. It just makes the entire weekend feel big. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how they go back to like 7, 8 hour show. You know, it's gonna be long. Just to me, it was
absolutely.
long.
Or Bryce says NXT at Gamebridge wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
not be bad at all. I
Mania
would
at
go to that all
Lucas.
day. Yeah, Mania at Lucas.
Yeah,
But here's the one that we figured out before the show, and I don't know if you listeners out there that's local to Indiana, we have never had a Royal Rumble.
yes, that would be huge.
Indiana has never had a Royal Rumble, and I think It's time. We've sold out Fastlane. We got to bring that energy Saturday night. Like the entire all of Indiana's got to bring that energy Saturday night to Gamebridge Fieldhouse over at Fastlane. So that way we have a legitimate gripe, a legitimate grievance for why we haven't had a Royal Rumble. Because if we could get a Royal Rumble here, I know there's nothing that's gonna stop me from being there, bro. Nothing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Um, right, our homie Bryce is rubbing it in because Royal Rumble is in Tampa this year, and that is where he is at.
Oh,
Yeah,
lucky.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Bring me, bro. Just bring me. Like, you know.
Yeah, man. Like, dude, I'm there all day. Like,
Right.
I heard little rumblings that we might have got a Royal Rumble, and then it got announced that we got Fastlane. So then that killed the Royal Rumble discussions, and then I was wondering where it was gonna be. But like, hey, man, I'm still holding out hope that 2025, if we show out for the next year, whether it be another PLE sometime in the summer, if we get anything at all, it'd be nice to get something else.
Yes.
It'd be nice to get a Money in the Bank. We've never had a Money in the Bank. I've been to a Money in the Bank in Columbus, Ohio, but we've never had a Money in the Bank.
I want to shoot for Big
So
Four. I want to say, well, not to argue that Money in the Bank is a Big Four. I think
it's a great
it's
show. But if we can get Money in the
yeah,
Bank in the middle of the summer of 2024, lead us into the Royal Rumble in 2025, that would be a nice that'd be a little come up for Indiana wrestling wise, like to be able to
absolutely,
get those shows. It'd be
absolutely.
super nice. Like I
And get
like
all the
what
indie shows that would go on.
Oh man,
Yeah,
big stuff. Big stuff.
absolutely.
It'd be such a cool like I think honestly for like a Royal Rumble if they did something like that, I probably would just spend my entire weekend in Indianapolis, bro. Like just
Not
hitting
wrong.
shows and getting into the scene and you know seeing who you can mess around with and meet and
Right.
interview and get in the mix, you know what I'm saying? So it's cool, it's fun, it's gonna be great. And I'm excited for it. I'm excited for Fastlane, be able to get back in that mix again. Take my son, who's also a wrestling fan. He's excited for it. His birthday is this coming Friday. He turns 14 and we're
Hey,
celebrating. Yeah, man, we're celebrating by heading up to Gamebridge and catching Fastlane, man. So it's gonna be great. I'm excited for this show, and there's a lot of great matches that's on this show, and we're gonna get a chance to see John Cena again. This might be the last time you'll be able to see
that's
John Cena wrestle in
that's the crazy
Indianapolis.
part. That
Yeah,
I mean, who knows how much longer John Cena's gonna wrestle? Period, bro. But
right.
yeah, hitting Indy in his last seemingly stops is
Yep.
it's crazy.
So that's gonna be great, and he's gonna tag team with LA Knight. It's gonna be man, it's gonna be fucking cool to be part of that LA Knight pop.
Who saw
Like
that come in?
I know, right?
Like, just L.A. Knight and John Cena. It man,
Yo, that
th-
LA Knight pop's gonna go hard, bro.
this is better than a trios of John Cena, Stone Cold, and The Rock.
Man, you got it. You got the two mixed in together, and
Yeah,
you got LA Knight and you got John Cena. That's gonna be cool. You know, they're gonna be stepping up and going up against the bloodline. We get a chance to see my boy Solo, former In Your House guest, come on and tag team up with his brother Jimmy, who's honestly he's doing pretty good work over there on SmackDown in my opinion, and the bloodline is going to come together. That's going to be great. I'm really excited for the Shinsuke Nakamura and Seth Rollins last man standing match. I've never seen the last man standing match before live. That's going to be super interesting. That's going to be cool. We also got Io Sky defending against Charlotte. And that's gonna be interesting. Actually, it's Charlotte and Asuka in a triple threat match, no less. That's gonna be good. You're gonna get a chance to see Judgment Day. I love the Judgment Day. Judgment Day is gonna be defending the tag titles against Cody. Who else? Who else is it? Who else is it? It's Cody and Jey Uso. That's it. Cody and Jey Uso. It's gonna be cool to be a part of that Cody Rhodes pop. The whoa, like that's gonna be
yeah.
cool. To be able to be a part of that. And it's gonna be cool to be part of Jey doing his thing. Jey's on a hell of a run right now.
Such a weird
Um,
tag team.
it is, but like I know they're just doing this. I mean, they're trying to give us they're trying to give us some heat for Fastlane, and I'm not mad at them for it. Like they didn't. I feel like that even though like this is a B pay-per-view, it doesn't feel completely phoned in. Like it really doesn't. It feels like that you're gonna get some cool stuff that's gonna be in there. Like they didn't have to make Shinsuke and Seth a last man standing match, but they did, and that's gonna be cool.
Right.
And we also still have the possibility of a cash in of a Damian Priest cash in. What if, not saying this happens, but what if they lose, because they've known to do this before. They did it with many Money in the Bank winners in the past. They'll lose their match at the beginning of the show. They did it with Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins lost at one of those WrestleManias. Don't quote me on which one. It was the one of the world's greatest heists. I can't remember the number right off the top of my head. If you guys do, throw it in the chat. But he lost his match against Randy Orton earlier that night,
Right.
and then he cashed in Money in the Bank for the greatest heist of all time later on that night with Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar. And they did the same thing with Dolph Ziggler. What if Damian Priest, they lose their titles Saturday night and then Damian Priest cashes in the same night? That would be crazy too. There's a high probability of Seth's going to be vulnerable because they've been really pushing this backstory.
I would love to see that if that happens, or even if what are the possibilities of Jay and Cody winning and them cashing, or Damian cashing right back in on them too,
Oh, on the tag
on
titles?
the tag titles, you making that a sacrifice, which it could lead to more story and separation in the Judgment Day later.
That would be interesting too. He'd be like, "Dang, I have to do this. We just lost our titles, and we like if we come back, if we come back with no titles, like mommy's gonna rip our ass. So now I have to make this sacrifice that I really didn't want to make. Cash them in right now, win them back, and yeah, they'll have the titles back, but then it'll always be a point of contention between Finn and Damien.
Right,
So
like
yeah,
I had to
that's
do
that's
this for
very
you.
interesting. Yeah,
Because
exactly.
what if Finn is the one that loses the initial match?
Yeah, shocked and all. He's just like it would. I think that would shock all of Indianapolis and everybody watching, that if they not only lost the titles, them being Judgment Day, but even more shocking if he had to take his shot, his one shot that he might ever get to
Right.
cash in and win the tag team championships again. So
I
that's
just
definitely something interesting. It's gonna be a real interesting show for real.
I would love to see that, just because the level of of mind that, or you know, we got the cerebral
Yeah,
assassin. Maybe he's using that as that, but that would be using the briefcase in a different way that we've never seen before.
it'd definitely be interesting, and I wouldn't be mad at it. And it like I think people on the internet would be mad, but storyline wise, I'd be like, oh, this is about to make things worse down the line because
Well,
he's never gonna forget that.
I don't know if the internet would be mad. It would be a smart. It'd be different. It'd be a smart way to use. First of all, it'd just be different, right? Like, and that's what everybody's always clamoring for. We always see the same things.
But
Um,
that but they want different, but they only want it in their way.
yeah, it'd be that. It'd be that. You want different till you get it. You want it. You want your shit.
Yeah, which I think your idea is actually pretty good, to be honest with you. But once again, when I focus and I zero in on internet fans, and this is something we've had talks for weeks about, and it's become such a hot topic in wrestling. Period. Tribalism. When you have fans that go in those directions and get like they get a different level of investment, like they're just looking for something to hate.
Right.
Like I once again, I think it would be great. I think it's not a bad idea, but I can see, oh well, they ruined Damien, they ruined his push, blah blah blah, this and that. And like, no, look, that's not to say he can't ever challenge for a world heavyweight championship again. Like they'll be like he can, their storylines or something can be done, or a tournament. There's millions of different ways that you can write Damian Priest back into the title picture. But like to think that him holding that briefcase is the only way he's going to get to the title is just absolutely insane to me, because with
He
the
has
character
more
like that,
he has title reigns to come, and now I know he's up there as far as wrestling age goes, um but like I think he has title opportunities to come. Hopefully, and
yeah,
hopefully they
it's
don't just like Samoa Joe him.
Yeah, like put him in those spots. Like, don't
Yeah,
just like that. That's honestly, that's what I'm a little bit worried about with somebody like Shinsuke Nakamura, where I'm super like this incarnation of Shinsuke is so good right now.
absolutely.
I can honestly say, bro, um, his NXT stuff because I loved his NXT run,
Yeah.
but like character wise, this right now is my favorite
Oh
version
yeah,
of
because it's
Shinsuke
it's
Nakamura.
full anime villain Shinsuke, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
Bryce in the chat said he doesn't want to see Shinsuke win just to get cashed in on to that, and I don't either. Not in this
yeah,
character.
yeah.
I think that
No,
would be
not
a
this
lot.
character. I agree.
Like I feel like they really have put Shinsuke in a position where he kind of has to win. I don't know what's going on with Seth, but I really wouldn't mind if Shinsuke won, and especially to do it in India. I think that would be very very
Oh my
memorable,
gosh.
and or
Yeah.
at least for us selfishly. But like I
Yeah.
think I hope that this is the move. I love Seth, but like I think he has a turn coming. I think we kind of saw it, shades of it at least last night, when
Hmm.
with Michael Cole interviewing him and saying that he's kind of like a puppet that like kind of does manipulates people, manipulates the crowd and things like that. So I think they're kind of sprinkle in some things with Seth that is going to make him turn, or he loses in turns as we've seen him do in the past. Usually like title losses for Seth are a catalyst for a change of character.
Yeah.
And not only a change of character, a change of direction of character from face to heel to face. That's usually how he does it. Um, so that'll be very interesting. Plus, it wouldn't be bad timing for them.
No, it wouldn't. I really agree with you there. I really don't think it would be. And I think that before he became the world heavyweight champion, I think that that last year before that we learned that Seth Rollins don't need a title to be great.
Right. No, he doesn't at all.
Seth Rollins doesn't even need to win matches to be great. I mean, it's he can
Oh,
tell these stories, these things that he can do. The development of Seth Rollins is something that I will always rave about because I remember his Ring of Honor days. And as great as he was a wrestler, it was just like he was just that, a wrestler, like
mm-hmm.
robot wrestler number 9, generic wrestler number. You can't. It's like CM Punk light, bro. When CM Punk had the long hair and stuff, like, but you're not as compelling as CM Punk. But he became compelling, and he became a better character. And the development of Seth Rollins is amazing. And once again, like the development of the character, and I'm not sure if WWE even knew that this character shift for Shinsuke Nakamura was going to hit this hard,
Right.
but it does. It's hitting really hard, and like it's not a bad time to pull the trigger. I think there's a lot of people that are saying like, "Hey, we would if Shinsuke wins, we're not mad." Like, and this like the timing, it's lining up with the way he stood tall even last night. Which sometimes the heel standing tall is kind of conducive to the fact that they're going to lose at the pay-per-view. I mean
Right. Plus,
that's
he
not
touched the
lost on
title.
me. Yeah, he touched the title.
Yeah.
He just got a chance to have his moment where they can like take pictures of him or screenshots or whatever him with the title, but he never won the title.
That's how I knew
And
Tommaso was going to lose last night.
yeah, touched the title, man.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a
He,
curse.
he held it.
And
Nope,
and
he's losing.
yeah. And man, it's just the timing feels right for Shinsuke right now, and I don't think anybody would be upset. And I think that there's still a million things that Seth Rollins can do that can put him in the mix for whatever is going to happen at Survivor Series. He can be somebody who goes the distance in the Royal Rumble. There's like he doesn't have to be like chasing, or he doesn't have to be champion all the time. Sometimes with Seth, the fun with him is the chase. So
Absolutely, absolutely. It's to see where he evolves from here. It's to see what
yeah,
he does next. And like I said, he changes every time he has a title change. He changes.
yeah,
Like, tell me if I'm wrong in the chat, but like we've seen it through his history. So
yeah. We've seen many different incarnations. So once again, we got a little sidebar there. We're talking we're talking Fastlane, and I'm seriously excited for it. That's why we talked about it so much.
Right.
But we still got this NXT show to look ahead at, and it's No Mercy, and we definitely have that. We have that live watch along that we're about to do. Before we do the live watch along, I've already got it set up here on Peacock. I've got it set. If you guys want to watch with us, we've got it set to 2:11:19, so we're in the 2 hour mark, 11-minute mark, and 19-second mark of No Mercy on Peacock. If you guys are watching along with us, but before we do, I want to talk about some of the other matches that happened on that show. We had Baron Corbin, who defeated Braun Breaker in a singles match. We had Trick Williams, who defeated Dirty Dominic Mysterio to become the new NXT North American champion. Dragon Lee was the special guest referee with that. The family, Tony D'Angelo and Stax, defeated the Creed brothers, Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo, and Out the
Out the
Mud with
mud.
Scripts. And that was a pretty good match itself. That was for the NXT Tag Team Championships. Noam Dar, he went up against Butch, who was with Tyler Bate. Noam had his clique with them, Jakara Jackson, Lash Legend, and Aro Mensah, and a British Rounds Rules match, the NXT Heritage Cup. It was I love that concept. I'll talk a little bit more about that. Ilya Dragunov defeated Carmelo Hayes to become the new NXT champion, No Mercy. And then the match that we're going to watch, Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton for the NXT Women's Championship, which ended up becoming an Extreme Rules match. So,
Bryce in the chat said Dragon Lee is top 5 worst special guest referees ever.
I guess he didn't do that great
no
of a job.
love,
I don't know,
bro.
man.
No love.
John Cena didn't do a great job either, bro. John Cena didn't do a real great job either at that match with LA Knight and Miz, but I'll give it to you.
He's a robot. He did what robots do.
Dragon Lee's a better wrestler than he is a referee. I'll give you that.
Absolutely.
But the story coming out is that Trick Williams is the new NXT North American champion. And is it just me, or are they doing this on purpose or what? Because the NXT North American Championship definitely feels like the NXT African American Championship. And Trick Williams holds it now with his banger of a theme. I love his build and his athletic build, his height. I definitely see why you go with Trick Williams here. Trick Williams has a great look about him. What are you thinking about this NXT Championship match and Trick Williams coming out on top, beating Dirty Dominic Mysterio?
Man, I love it for Trick Williams. I didn't know if they were gonna pull the trigger or not, though. I didn't know if Trick was gonna lose, and if we saw him turn on Mello in some way. But it looks like, it's the other way around. Now Mello is gonna have to learn to be the non-champion homie, right? And to be up in his homie. Repping his homie and stuff like that. But I don't know if Mello can sustain that kind of pressure like that. So this is an interesting way that they've taken this storyline and just and one made people out there invested, right? In it.
Yeah.
Trick and Mello is, who wants to see them break up? Because I don't want to see them break up. I want to see what happens during this time for them, though.
That's gang, bro.
Absolutely.
They gang.
Yep.
Like, these bromances are kind of becoming a thing in wrestling now, bro.
Absolutely. Bryce said that Dragon Lee ate one super kick and slept for 10 minutes. Dead.
That ain't a lie, bro. Like, what happened?
Right.
What happened? This is the guy who's supposed to be getting a match next week on SmackDown. Super kicking one time, he's out.
Right.
But
Melo's definitely gonna turn on Trick. You're right, yo. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's gonna be. That's exactly what I was about to get to. Is I think that it's gonna be a thing where Melo feels that pressure. He's so used to being on top, and he was used to having Trick be the Luigi to his Mario. You know what I'm saying? The Tails to his Sonic. The Robin to his Batman, and now he's kind of got to fill that role. And I just don't know if those are shoes that Carmelo is going to want to fill, because he's used to being the ace man. He's used to being the top dog. He's used to being top billing. Well, and I think it might harbor some resentment and jealousy between himself and Trick Williams.
Hopefully they're all right and they're like Method Man and Redman.
Man, that'd be good too. That'd be
Yeah,
good too. But it seems like that the whole tension thing is the move with this wrestling, like
absolutely.
having these tense uneasy alliances, which I guess kind of makes sense because we do have a lot of factions and not all of them could be flowing like perfectly. Like we're definitely in like we're in a corner of wrestling where it just feels like gang wars all the time. Like there's all these stables, all these cliques, like it's just straight gang wars, and like
Absolutely.
you got to have somebody to watch your back. Which that's wrestling period, like real life, like wrestling actually is clicky as hell,
Why do you
like
think we
it's
got the
clicky
set,
as
bro?
hell. Exactly. Like
Right?
it's clicky as hell. So like I really do like how the art is mimicking real life with the stables and stuff like that, because everybody who's really close to like the inner workings of wrestling knows how clicky it is, and now we're seeing that come out to play with everybody's got a stable, everybody's got a faction, everybody's this, everybody's that. It's the move, it's the wave. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
like there's got to be tension in some of them. Everything can't be free flowing. But Trick Williams is now NXT champion. Now he is now the NXT North American champion, to be more specific, and that's most definitely going to be interesting to see how that comes down the line for him. Baron Corbin defeating Braun Breaker. I thought that was a good match. It didn't even go 10 minutes, but the time that they did go, it was really great. It was very physical, very brutal. Braun Breaker flying over the top rope to start the match onto Baron Corbin. They fought for about a good 4 or 5 minutes out in the ringside area before the match actually got started, and it was just physical, man. So that was a good match. I enjoyed Baron Corbin and Braun Breaker. Once again, you had the family, D'Angelo Stacks, and D'Angelo and Stacks, that is, defeat three other teams: the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius, Angel Garza and Humberto, out the mud with Scripps, and that was a good match too. I know you had some thoughts on that. I think you enjoyed that match a lot.
Yeah, I thought it was an interesting match. I'm not gonna. I don't get out the mud yet. Like I don't understand why they didn't ride their bikes to the ring. The I
Yeah,
don't.
they just walked him down, bro.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. Not gonna lie, that kind of took me out of it. But I am excited about
And then
this.
you had Scripps with the gangster strut in the background.
Right, right. But I am excited about this tag division, and eventually, I assume Out the Mud will kick Scripps out because I don't think he fully fits. But and when that happens, they'll be better. So
It's going to be interesting to see. Like Scripps has had a an interesting career. I know, yeah, he was Reginald,
yeah.
and he's a great athlete. And now they're just having him be. They've kind of relegated him to that manager role, even though he can wrestle for sure.
What
But like, I don't know. I don't know where he fits in at right now. To be honest with you, like,
I think that's where he
I
fits in. Keep him as a manager. I understood him as a or what is it called? Um what was he at first?
concierge.
No, he wasn't. It was a different word for wine expert or whatever.
Oh,
Uh
okay. I thought it was like connoisseur or something like that.
is something like that. I'll think of it here in a minute. But like I like him in that manager role. I not that he's not in a manager role here. I just don't think it fits. I just don't tell me he's a gangster because we all know he's
Yeah, I'm
not.
gonna say I don't really buy him as a gangster.
Yeah. I don't think he's from Watts. I don't think he's ever played GTA. So I don't get it.
It's gonna be interesting to
Yeah,
see
a
what they do with it.
sommelier. Thank you, Daniel.
There it is. There
Yeah.
it is. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, this was a once again good tag match, and I think that the family coming out is the right move. Noam Dar, I talked a little bit about Noam Dar and Butch before, and I got to tell you, this NXT Heritage Cup is very, very interesting to me. I've watched a couple of those matches, and it's like 6 rounds, and they go at it for a little bit. They're trying to get the most pinfalls before the 6 rounds is up, and I really love this concept. And I'm thinking like Noam Dar, and there might be some fans here that don't know who Noam Dar is, which is would be crazy to me. But he's been with the company for like actually a long time, and he's with
Really long
NXT
time
right
actually.
now. Yeah, like he like back in like I think he signed he
He signed during the
participated in
Cruiserweight
the
Cup, right?
Yeah, it was the
Yeah.
Cruiserweight Series tournament, and that was back in 2016.
Yeah.
2016. So he's somebody who's been with the company for like almost 8 years, and like now he's back doing his thing on NXT with this clique. And it's like we talk about, like, bro, just like being around black folk. Like he
No,
had
he
Alicia
really do.
Fox.
He really do. He
Yeah, he
just
had
be it.
Alicia Fox.
He just be at the
He be in the
barbecue all the
mix.
time. He don't even
He be
care.
in the mix,
Folks
bro.
don't even
Like,
invite him. He just come. He just be like, "Hey, I brought some," and everybody's
yeah,
just like,
I brought something.
"Hey, come on,
He just wants to be he wants to be around the culture, bro, and I'm not mad at him for that. Like,
Nah, I ain't
I'm
mad
not
at it.
mad at him for that.
Nah,
He just the random, like the random Scottish homie. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's cool, but like, he's still a great wrestler, and to see the matches that he's having, even still with Pete Dunne, Butch. He's Butch now, whatever.
right.
But he's still Pete Dunne, and especially on that NXT level where they let him kind of let it all hang out. We get a chance to see him do more of that British strong style that we're used to seeing him do as Pete Dunne. Like, this match just hit really hard, and I was a huge fan of it. I'm a huge fan of the concept, and yeah, Noam Dar still has the Heritage Cup, and it's a vibe to me, bro. It was a good match, and I would definitely be interested in seeing more Heritage Cup matches in the future.
Absolutely, absolutely. I'm down. It's a good concept. I like it. It's different than the norm. It's a little bit. Once you understand the rules, it's not. It's less clunky. But
Yeah,
yeah, I kind of dig it. I really dig it.
man, we have a new NXT champion, um, with Dragunov, with
Yeah.
Carmelo Hayes. This was one of the co-main events of the evening. The real main event was Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton, which we're about to get to in just a minute here. But we kind of talked a little bit about this already with Hayes. Now having to kind of play second banana to Williams. This match was a good match. Dragunov is going to be a great champion. Of course, this is the same man who defeated Gunther back when he was Walter, and like that was a big deal because he was the longest reigning NXT UK champion, and Dragunov beat him. So
Right.
like that's gonna be big right there, and yeah, I just think we're gonna see Dragunov have a great reign on NXT. What was you thinking as far as the results of that? And then we'll go ahead and get to this watch along.
Yeah. So I absolutely can't wait to find out what happens. I think Ilya's reign is going to be good, and and he's going to be strong. He ain't nobody gonna really take that title away from him for a while. But I want to see where this Trick Mello thing goes. See what happens
Yeah,
there. And I think it'll be interesting. Plus, we'll get another peek at Braun Ilya on different sides now, with Ilya as the
yeah.
champion and Braun is probably the challenger. So that'll be interesting too. So there's a few more storylines that open back up with this title change, and I think it's gonna lead to good directions. Look, NXT is hitting, bro. It's like one of my favorite shows right now. I've been telling y'all
Most
for weeks
definitely.
now. It's probably the most complete show in wrestling right now, besides Impact. But I'm still trying to find it. What channel that is? I think I almost got it. I almost got it.
Getting there,
Yeah, I'm getting
slowly
there.
but surely,
Getting
bro.
there.
But yes, NXT is definitely a great vibe to watch. They're gonna have their Halloween Havoc shows that's coming later on this month, October. We're here in the spooky season, y'all. We are here in the fall months. I like fall. I'm a fall fan myself. One of my favorite months. Watching the leaves, change colors and fall and whatnot. Getting those warmer drinks. Time for a little chilly weather, and with the chilly weather comes some good old chili, and I mean the food. So that's always great. And it's always good to chill out and watch a little wrestling, which is exactly what me and my co-hosts are about to do here in a minute. We're about to watch the main event to NXT No Mercy, and that was Tiffany Stratton and Becky Lynch
Yeah.
for the NXT Women's Champion and Extreme Rules match. Once again, for our listeners that are watching live on Facebook, live on YouTube, or on our Twitch, we're at 2 hours 11 minutes and 19 seconds. I'm gonna have my co-host here do a countdown, and once we get to 0, we're gonna go ahead and hit play. So give you guys a second to. I'm just kind of talking to fill time right now in case you guys want to do it along with us.
Yeah.
But after that countdown, we're gonna watch this match, and it's gonna be great. We're gonna check it out, and yeah, man, are you ready for this?
Yeah, yeah, I'm ready. So household, we're just gonna give you a pause real fast. That was it, because you can pause us. And like the homie Khan said, we are both at I'm at around 211.22. I think he's at 211.19.
Yeah.
So we're right in the same age. So starting now.
All right.
So opening this match, I think the presentation has been pretty good. But Tiffany Stratton comes out looking like an absolute star, right? Just and looking like the Barbie doll, I guess she is. Depending on
Yeah,
how
I
your
guess that's what
Barbie.
they're going with, the Barbie gimmick.
Well, it's good timing with the Barbie movie, the hype
A
around
hundred
that.
percent. A
Um,
100%.
I'm sure that she will transition into a little bit more evolved version than this, but I think it works. I think it works really well.
Bro, I agree with you, and we got to think about it here. Like Becky Lynch was doing Irish jigs,
Right.
Alexa Bliss was like a fairy.
Becky Lynch was a rosebud.
Yeah, that's exactly. And so like there's definitely gonna be levels, but at Tiffany Stratton's core, as far as her ability goes and her look, most definitely that's somebody that you can get behind and push.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And she definitely I like the picture effect that they have in there. I dig that. It's not bad.
Yeah.
Definitely she's got that majestic look, you know, like definitely that vibe. It definitely gives me like Charlotte light vibes, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. I like how they're showing the evolution of Becky here
Yeah, no, yep. Dancing
as she
Irish jigs,
walks
just like I
through.
was saying.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of layers to the man in Beck's tea. What do you think about that?
In Beck's T, she always finds a way to involve her name, and I don't hate that. It's somebody who does the same thing. I can't be mad at that.
Absolutely, absolutely.
In Beck's T, and now here she's coming out.
Man, looking like the man. Hey, while they're coming in there, I'm gonna take a pause for the cause for myself and let you handle this.
Most definitely, man. Handle what you gotta handle. But man, we got Becky. She's coming out. Becky looking like a star as she normally does. She's still big time Beck. She's still the man. I like how they have both of those mixed in the middle there. And I like this look. I like this look on Becky Lynch. Wait a minute, where's she going? Oh, when did she get brass knuckles? Tiffany Stratton has brass knuckles. So where's she going? Oh no, she's brought the weapons, bro. It's about to get ugly, bro. Oh, here comes Stratton. Oh, and this match started quick.
They open up strong. Just big old gut
Yes.
shots to the chair, huh? Or big old chair shots to the gut. You see what I
Oh,
did
there
there?
we go.
Yeah. Using the hard hat and everything.
Oh, yep. I see the hard hat now. Oh, but the hat came off. She got get it. There it is. All right, she had to get it again.
Right?
Dang, she using all the weapons already. What else she got in there?
Kendo stick, everything, bro.
So I like the hot start.
Yeah, the high, absolutely. And as it should be. And uh, this is falls count anywhere, no rules match, right?
Hey,
And
you see that sick N64
I do. I saw that sign.
sign? That is dope.
I love that he did it and didn't even know that's what they were gonna do.
I know that's cold. I like
Yeah,
it. They out in the crowd. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. We are out in the crowd right now.
yeah.
Bakersfield was getting the show.
They were in it. Oh,
They was really out here, bro.
he, she she took a fan's chain.
Uh oh no.
Oh no, she took it.
This is insane.
Yeah,
Took the necklace and is whooping her ass with it.
that's that Rick Ross piece, bro.
Oh my gosh. That is definitely like rapper chain level, bro.
Right. It's plastic as hell, but y'all get the
Oh,
idea.
look at them. They are up there, bro. This like
Right.
they are far away from the ring. Tiffany's already bleeding. She's busted open. Are we
Dang.
gonna
Yeah,
see?
she is.
Is this the birth of hardcore Barbie, bro?
Bro, hardcore Barbie. Oh man, she's the will Tiffany Stratton be the Mox of WWE?
Oh my gosh.
Every match now she coming out bloody.
Match is bleeding in. One out of
Yeah.
one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, they came out the gate with this one, bro. I'll give it to them.
Oh man. Oh, there's a comeback.
They taking it back to the ring now.
Eventually.
Oh,
They ain't fully made it to the ring yet. Oh
yeah,
man,
they
this
bring
is
this.
getting brutal.
This
They got
it's getting.
stairs and everything. We just had fisherman suplex to the floor.
They're going, bro. Like they're really going, and they haven't really like. There's been some rest points, but man, this is good so far.
Yeah, there
This is good so far.
hasn't been too much of a stop. I look, I've been trying to praise Tiffany Stratton for a while now, and been telling y'all household. But if this match isn't showing something or it doesn't show you something, I don't know what will. I think this is
She's definitely showing another side to herself for sure.
I can see her as a second coming of Charlotte, and look, this match kind of makes me amp for that match.
I would like to see that. I wouldn't be mad at seeing I know she's off TV now, but it would be great to see like Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus. That'd be cool too.
Oh man, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's sad that we probably won't get that now, but I mean maybe. Yeah, I mean Trish still looks good as hell, and
Oh man, in that cage match, she looked
yeah,
amazing. So I
yeah.
think it's
Let her
still like,
recover from that first, but yeah.
yeah, I think it's still in the realm of possibility in the next year or so.
Oh, that would be good. Especially what if Trish comes to NXT for the first time ever?
Oh, that'd be nice. That'd be definitely. And there's so many possibilities with NXT right now.
Right.
All right, so she's going. She's going under the ring now. What's she getting? What is this?
What was the toolbox?
It is a toolbox.
Oh,
Oh,
you think she ever touched the toolbox? Other than
I
that?
don't know if she's ever. I don't know if she's ever actually touched it, but she got in there pretty quickly though.
Yeah. Good job. Good job. A
Uh
monkey
oh.
rich and
Oh,
everything. Hardcore Barbie. Is this the new name?
I
Hardcore Barbie?
like it.
I
Hardcore
like
Barbie.
it.
I like it. Yeah. A crowbar. Oh my gosh.
Ain't playing no games.
If she pulls out the kitchen sink, I'm gonna lose my shit. Oh, there's a chain. Oh, she said you want to use chains? That was not a plastic chain like the one that was used in the crowd. Oh, hey yo, she went for her head, bro. She's trying to take her head clean off.
She is not playing around. Hardcore Barbie is legit, man. I've been trying
Yeah,
to tell
man.
y'all, household.
You was right. Oh, wait a minute. What are we going for? Nope, nope. Oh, sidewalk slam. The commentary is good too. Vic Joseph is talking about the No Mercy video game, and Booker T's like, "What are you talking about?"
Right?
He's like, "You nerd! I never played no games."
He was just in them.
Exactly. He was just it's great stuff.
The voice in the chat says that Becky Lynch has a hidden bray on her attire, or wrote bray
I
on
see it.
her attire. Yeah, I see it on the side there. I love that.
Great catch. Great catch. Uh-oh. Nope. Oh, she's going to that rope. She's going
There
to
you
that
go.
second rope.
Oh.
Oh,
She
no,
rolled her.
We're rolling over, rolling through.
Look at that strength.
Oh my gosh. Oh, nope. Reversed. Still, oh, but there's the chair.
On handle.
Oh, that's a Bexploder.
What's so back and forth?
They're going. They
so
are
back
going
and
right
forth.
now. Yes, I love it.
Oh,
she's on the top
big
rope.
drop kick.
Oh, I love that drop kick. Uh-oh. I think we're going to see a tope. Nope, no tope yet. Oh.
She teased it.
Yeah, baseball slide instead.
She's definitely wrestling safe. As far as this being a hardcore match, she's definitely wrestling safe.
Which isn't bad.
Ooh, shopping cart. Oh, she took that. She took every bit of that.
Yeah, she sure did.
Oh, man.
Oh, she's sitting her in the damn thing now.
No,
Where's she going to take her?
You remember when you were a kid and you want to sit in the cart? Not like this. Ooh. Yo,
no. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, shout out to everybody watching with us. If you're just joining us, we are watching the Becky Lynch Tiffany Stratton match from NXT No Mercy, and it is just brutal. It's
a great match.
It absolutely is. We are at about the 2-hour 23-minute mark. If you want to watch with us. So man, loving this match. We got Barbie dolls in the back. Oh
no. Have you? Oh no, I don't know. I know you got kids, bro. I don't know if you got girls like that.
Yo, I've stepped up. Oh, we're gonna tease the take. Oh.
Here we go. Nope, not quite. Oh, them things hurt, bro. I done stepped on my fair share of them.
Oh man, she took him straight to the back. Yo, what up, Marcus Fine? How are you doing today?
Marcus Fine. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Dang. I'm not even sure what hurts worse. Like the Legos hurt, but the Barbie pieces, like they can slip you up. She's just throwing them.
She's just throwing them. She's
using
the fucking trash can as a shield.
Oh my! This is the most ridiculous but greatest thing I've ever seen.
Oh, I love wrestling, man. This is good.
This is like watching my two daughters tee off in their bedroom.
Yeah.
You got one throwing toys, the other one's blocking the toys. Oh, and then one hits them with the top of a trash can lid. That sounds like a normal day in the household here at my house with my two daughters, hitting each other with trash cans. This is probably why I love this match, because I'm officiating hardcore matches every single day of my life.
Oh my Lord. Like, this happens in the House of Hypocrisy too. I got one little girl. And she's fighting off five other boys. So like I see this. I see this.
Oh, somebody's going in the trash. Barbie's going in the trash.
Looking for a big leg drop. Big.
Oh my goodness. Oh. She about flipped her, bro. Is she gonna pin her? Oh no.
She's gonna go for two. Frog
Here we
splash?
go. This is about to
Oh,
be ugly. Let's go for it. Oh, she missed it though. Just missed. Trash can to the midsection. Oh my gosh.
yeah.
Yeah, this match is fun. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
oh,
Spine buster and the pin.
oh, just
This
two.
has been a
Just
banger,
two.
I gotta say.
Yo, this is fun. I'm happy we picked this match.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
super happy we picked this match. Everything in this match is just absolutely going
Oh,
wild.
that spine buster was perfectly placed right there on that. But this is a wild match. What a match. What a match. Yeah, we picked the right one.
The voice in the chat says he has $3, 2, 12, and 13. And a wife. They don't stop fighting. He suggested matches like this, but nobody takes it.
Put something on the line. What we need to start doing is we need to just buy a World's Women Championship for our households.
Yeah,
All of us that have the predominantly females, and just let them fight it out for the World's Women Champion. Whoever has it is like the queen pin of the house for the moment.
that works. That works.
Oh, we're getting chairs though, and I don't think she's getting them to have a seat. She's not playing musical chairs. She's putting together a. Oh yeah, we've seen this many a times.
Oh, better chairs.
I am a-okay with hardcore Barbie. Like saying this level with Tiffany Stratton,
Big power bomb.
definitely. Uh-oh. Hold on, we got a power bomb coming.
Oh, no, reverse.
Uh-oh, no,
Oh,
no, 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 no. Got it. Oh, into the armbar. That was actually gorgeous.
yeah.
I loved
Oh,
that.
look at Tiffany
Man, that was
fight.
nice.
Look at her fight. Oh, Gator roller.
Yeah, we got the Gator rolls. She's smart enough. A nice, like, for somebody as young as Tiffany Stratton, that was a nice veteran move
Absolutely.
to
She's
just
less than
roll out of the
two
ring.
years in
Oh my gosh.
NXT,
Did she
and
get
to
her
see
up?
her
Hold on.
progression. Ooh,
Oh my God. But no, great point.
yeah,
Great point. To see her progression has been like I'm enjoying her the psychology that she actually has. Like
absolutely. She's
it
definitely
seems like somebody she's picked up fast.
definitely a fast learner and just natural ability.
Yeah. I see why they put her in the position that she's in. I'm definitely growing more of a Tiffany Stratton fan the more that I watch this match and the more that I see her work.
Oh, are we about to see it?
Uh-oh.
Moonsault time.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go. Not
nope, nope,
quite.
nope.
Not quite.
Ooh, good anticipation. Ooh, dropped her to the floor.
This match
Exploder.
has been physical. Oh,
Exploder to the barricade.
so this has been my God. Yeah, Becky Lynch is pulling out a different side off of Tiffany Stratton. I definitely see why this feud is something that they invested in because what they've managed to do, at least for me as a fan, as far as my view on Tiffany Stratton, just in this match alone, I see it. I see the trajectory. She's great and
Absolutely.
has potential to be greater.
I
Oh,
just this in NXT is much needed. I
yeah,
like the veterans popping in, and I especially like names like Becky Lynch popping in. And for however long she's here in NXT, she's I hope she continues to shine lights on the future stars that the NXT has, because Tiffany
yeah.
Stratton is going to be a contender.
I think she's kind of doing the same thing with Tegan Knox too, as we
Yes,
see on Monday Night Raw,
yes,
and they're going to be
and
going up
Lyra
against each other.
Valkyrie
Yeah, yeah.
in NXT too. So I think we have a roadmap of just Becky just putting over people, and maybe even putting over people.
Speaking of
Oh,
Becky,
oh,
where is
oh!
Becky?
She's
Oh,
under the ring with a fire extinguisher. Oh my
I
god!
can't.
With
Oh
the
no,
barbed wire bat. No.
Bro, I don't know if I'm watching No Mercy or playing No Mercy.
Oh,
All these great weapons. Ooh.
oh, watch this. Oh, every time she gets
Tiffany,
up for it.
Yeah, you can tell she's setting up for it, but Becky is not giving her the opportunity. Oh, Hurricane Rana counter. Oh, discus clotheslines. You could tell she put her all in that one.
Oh my,
Oh,
oh my
oh,
God.
yeah,
Just
son.
springboard backhand, some
Oh
gymnastics,
my
backdrop
God.
shit. What the hell?
Tiffany Stratton is, yes. Crowd loves it.
Daniel said
Crowd
Tiffany or
appreciates it.
Stratton's channeling Terry and Mick. I think they
Man,
both are.
you
You
ain't
ain't
lying,
lying.
G. You ain't lying, G. Like, we are here right now. They're killing each other. This is, respectfully, this is something we should have seen during that Terry Funk tribute match, hardcore match on that tribute show. But
Yeah, no
we're here
offense to the
now.
Street
And
Profits.
yeah, but this is fire.
Yeah. Oh, through the table.
Uh-oh. No, no, she's not letting her do it.
Oh, she almost got the manhandle.
Oh, she sat her down perfectly in
Put
that
her.
seat.
Oh, nice suiton
Oh,
to
yo,
the chair.
Tiffany Stratton, bro. Like, you gotta look at her differently now.
Oh, here comes the table. Oh, oh no. Oh no. I think Tiffany's setting up for a moonsault through the table.
Oh man,
Not a moonsault.
Tiffany's in her bag.
Yeah, she is. Oh, oh. Oh, swanton through the table.
Didn't fully break the table, but was still good stuff.
Bro, it's whoa. That was good. That was
I
nice.
don't think they gimmicked the table enough.
I think it's the prettiest swanton I've ever seen.
Uh-oh. She's back at the top
Doing it
again.
again. Double. Oh, another swanton.
Oh, yeah, she got it again.
2 count.
This crowd is in. I'm in. Booker T's in. You can feel the energy in that building right now.
Absolutely. Tiny bit of a rest break for both of them.
Yeah, I mean, well deserved.
Well deserved.
You got the crowd chatting. This is awesome. They're not wrong.
No, they're not wrong at all. The voice in the chat says the WWE women's division is deep emphasis on the EEP. Hopefully they have writers for the depths of the talent. I mean, if the main roster is anything to tell you, they don't yet, but maybe there's hope. Maybe there is hope.
I think I believe in I trust the process with WWE just because they've have a proven history of focusing deeply on their women's division. They've done it before, even though we're not seeing
Oh,
that time
moonsault.
right now.
Oh, she
Oh my
missed
God,
it.
big moonsault! Oh,
And she rolled
miss.
through.
Oh, that was a hell of a sequence.
Yeah, it was.
You got to get her in the ring though.
Missed the moonsault, rolled through into manhandle slam.
I thought she buckled her.
Now the pin,
like
2 count. Oh,
yep, 2 count. On that moonsault landing, I thought she buckled her leg a little bit, but she still rolled through.
yeah.
What did she do? What did she do before she was a wrestler? I gotta know.
She was a gymnast, and I believe she played volleyball.
Okay. I see it.
Oh, armbar. Oh, nope, rolled through it. Schoolboy. Oh, here, set it up.
Uh-oh.
Into the chairs. Oh!
Here we go! Oh, she landed directly on that chair. This is going to be the conclusion
manhandle
right here.
slam into the chair.
Manhandle slam into the chairs. Oh, she's rolling her off.
Oh, that's it.
That's it.
That's it.
Wow.
That was a sequence, bro.
Wow. What a match.
That was a sequence. Holy shit,
Woo.
bro.
What a match. That was an incredible match.
Man, if you aren't excited about NXT, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, what are you doing? Like,
What
seriously,
are
what are
you
you
doing,
doing?
bro? That match was
That was a
everything.
cold.
Tiffany Stratton is
Yeah,
a
that was cold.
star,
Yeah, she's a star, bro.
absolute
She's a
star.
star. I loved it. I loved it. Definitely. We saw Becky Lynch pull something different out of Tiffany Stratton, and like if this was a test to see like how far she'll go in a match, like to me, Tiffany Stratton passed with flying colors.
Oh man, I don't know if y'all saw Tiffany Stratton's eye. It was open during this match,
Yeah,
and that happened early.
and it didn't stop her.
It did not stop her.
They're showing the replays, which are absolutely incredible.
Oh man, all this athleticism, just a lot of high spots, but it made sense. A lot of it made sense. It flowed throughout the story of the match. Ooh, that swanton through the table, though.
It was a good mix of high flying brutality. Like we got a chance to see a little technical wrestling in there with arm bars and some submissions and whatnot. This match had a little bit of everything.
That moonsault, eight
Yeah,
straight
she's
chair, eight straight chair.
that's why that finish worked so
Yeah,
beautifully. That was a fantastic match,
super well
honestly.
constructed.
Yeah, they put that together beautifully. My question would be, and sometimes they drop that information, and sometimes they don't. I would love to see. Oh, there's Tegan Knox. I would love to see who
She's
produced that
coming.
match. Who was the producer behind that match?
Yeah, yeah, that'd be interesting to find out. Well, Tegan's definitely
Hey,
coming. He
yeah, she's
definitely
she's
wants
next up.
next. Yeah.
Definitely wants next. Most definitely, that was a great match. This was a great show. I hope you guys enjoyed it out there that was listening to us. We got a lot of great traction in these chats here. We really appreciate every time you guys come through and interact with us and talk to us. Once again, it was great for many different reasons. We talked a lot about the things that's going on in wrestling. We got a chance to do a first time watch along for myself, for Hype. Just another banger as the keeps rolling here at In Your House. But we got to ride off here into the sunset after what was a great episode. And before we do that, before we really do ride off into the sunset, I got to give it over to my man over here and give him an opportunity to plug anything that he's got going on. And that's my co-host here. That's Hype. What you got, bro?
Yo, I just want to shout out that ending sequence with Carmella and Trick. I don't know if you guys saw it or caught the end of that where Mello is definitely sad, but they both embrace and maybe rough waters aren't ahead for Trick and Mello, but I don't want to skip out on that or phase through that. But other than that, yo, household, this has been great. This has been an absolutely great episode. I appreciate everybody that's been in the chat, everybody that, helps us do this household thing, man. You are all the reason we do this. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for kicking your shoes off. Thank you for passing that, you know. We appreciate you. My name is Hypocrisy Jones, and you can find me right here on In Your House. You can also find me on the Kokomo Press on Facebook and on YouTube. But yo, been a great episode. I kick it back to my homie Hollywood Howse, yo.
I appreciate you, bro. We had a real fun episode, my man. And we do it every week. We do it every week. You can come check us out. Before I get out of here, I want to talk about what's going down over in Macomb, Illinois. As myself, I'm going to be riding back through over there for Destination 6, A Nightmare on Carroll Street. It's going to be a fun event as I make my way back to Illinois. Love it when anytime I get a chance to go there and be a part of D6. And it's going to be a great show. It's going down once again over there at the wonderful D6 Arena. It's the 1 year anniversary of D6 over there in the Midwest, and that's October 21st. We have one match announced, and that is going to be a briefcase match, and that's going to be my boy Shiloh Greaves going up against Percy Drews. Hunter Holdcroft, Solomon Tupu, Jordan Dye, and Dex Royal. Some of the best indie talents in the Midwest that you're going to be able to see is going to be involved in a briefcase match for a little opportunity over there at D6. You know, of course, you got my man Sam running roughshod over there as the forever Destination 6 champion.
Now, Khan, you got to say it the right way. It's the forever champion.
Ever D6 World Heavyweight Champion. But one of these young men are going to try their mettle. They'll fail, but they're going to try their mettle to try to gain opportunity against the forever champion, the conqueror of D6, Sam Knight. This is the one match that is announced, but definitely come and check it out as we're going to be celebrating the 1 year. We're going to have a costume contest for the youngsters there. It's going to be a great vibe, as it always is at the D6 Arena, with some great wrestling action. Come out and join us, as we're going to have a great time. It's going to be a vibe out there. We're doing great stuff for the community out there in Macomb, and we're going to be back there, as I'm going to be helping produce the show as I have in the past, and also my wife will be there for ringside pictures. It's going to be a movie, most definitely, as it always is anytime Household Productions is involved. And guys, that's my cue to let you guys know where you guys can follow this great podcast, and myself, of course. That's at the Hollywood Howse on IG, Hollywood Howse on X, and on Facebook. But follow this great podcast. Most importantly, that's in your house across all of them. Join us as we go live on our huge following there on Facebook, and just catch the vibe that we're putting out there. You know, it's interesting. We have different takes. We have some great different thinkers here on the team here that look at wrestling differently. But it's always a thing where we're respecting each other's opinions, and for that reason is why it's such a great vibe. It's just creative people letting creativity flow. And if you want to be a part of that, follow us at In Your House on Facebook, and that is HOWSE, and the W stands for work. So, guys, we really appreciate y'all coming through for another great episode. And of course, I'm going to let you guys know to hop on this bandwagon, get on or get gone, because the household, we are still going mighty strong. You guys have a great day and a great rest of your week. Peace.
Sam, House, Sam's mad at you, right? Just got to tell you, bye.